For many weeks, Barnabas Collins, faced with the threat of again becoming one of the living dead, has been forced to do things against his own will. But finally, he decides that he must secretly fight back. On this night, he has arranged the escape of Paul Stoddard, who has been a virtual prisoner inside the great house. But Paul Stoddard also knows of the menace that threatens the family. And, hoping to find proof of it, he has gone to a small antique shop in Collinsport, unaware of the terrifying nightmare that awaits him.
Stay away from me! Stay away from me!
Why don't you make some coffee? I'm going to stay up a while and work.
Philip,
What's the matter?
someone's been here.
But that's impossible. Carolyn is the only one who has another key.
Is it possible that he came out of the room again?
I don't know. I'll go and see. Megan, come upstairs!
How did he get in here?
I don't know, but we've got to get him out of here.
He doesn't want us to, Philip.
I don't care what he wants. We've got to get Stoddard downstairs.
You must understand. We don't know how he got here, but he can't stay. It's too dangerous. Philip, don't touch him.
We can't let him stay here.
He's giving us a warning. I don't know what it means, but I'm quite... Oh, God, Philip. Why do you think he wouldn't let us take him out?
I don't know. There's no reasoning with him.
Philip, what do you think he's going to do to him?
I don't know, Megan. I don't know.
Oh, God, we've got to find Barnabas. He's the only one who'll know what to do.
You don't want me involved in Paul Stoddard's case, do you?
I have no feelings one way about it at all.
Barnabas, you're so totally different now. What happened to you in the past?
Nothing.
You and I both know that is not true. You used to be a man with feelings. You used to care about the people at Collinwood.
I still care about them.
Say, that's showing some progress. That's the first sign of emotion I've
Julia,
seen.
please leave me alone. I beg you, stay out of this.
Out of what, Barnabas? Barnabas, we've been through so much together. I think you need a friend now more than you've ever needed one before. Please let me be your friend. Let me try to help.
If I tell her everything, then she will become too involved, and her own life will be in even greater danger. I've already caused enough harm. I must work this out alone. Julia, I've always valued your friendship, and that's why I don't want you involved in this. Now, whatever's been done, I'll do my best to undo it, but I must do it alone.
I don't understand.
Don't try to understand. Just trust me, and keep an eye on Carolyn.
Carolyn? What does she have to do with this? Barnabas, is Carolyn in any danger?
No immediate danger, but please, do follow her as much as you can.
Hello?
Mrs. Stoddard?
No, this is Julia Hoffman.
Yes, Dr. Hoffman. I'm trying to locate Barnabas Collins.
Oh, he's right here. Hold on.
Yes?
There's an emergency. You've got to come here at once.
Well, I see. Well, you better give me all the details.
Look, Mr. Stoddard, Paul Stoddard is here. He's in the upstairs room, but please, hurry.
I'll try to get over before you close. I must leave.
Something's happened, Barnabas. What is it?
I can't talk any longer now.
Barnabas, that was Megan Todd from the antique shop, wasn't it?
Yes.
What involvement do you have with those people?
I asked you to trust me, Julia, and that's the way it must be.
Julia, my father is gone.
Gone? Where?
I knew he was going out this evening, but he promised I could go with him. We were going to meet on the terrace. I waited there for him, and when he didn't show up, I got very worried.
Well, where could he have gone?
He said he was going into town, and I'm afraid of what might happen if he's there alone. I've got to find him, Julia.
How did Stoddard get in here?
I discovered my keys were missing from my purse a few minutes ago. He must have taken them while Philip and I were at Collinwood. Oh, please, Barnabas, you've got to get him out of that room.
If he's any condition to be taken out, yes.
There hasn't been any movement for some time now. Just the breathing.
Go downstairs and set up a cot in the basement room.
What are you going to do?
Never mind, do as I say.
Be careful, Barnabas.
I know what I'm doing. You better stay out of the room. Take this man out of here, and you are not going to stop me. This is the way it must be. You cannot keep him here. You cannot harm him any more than you already have. You will stay where you are. I command you, do not come any closer. I have no choice but to obey, do you understand? Come a time when that is not so, but that time is not now. I am the master now, and you must do as I say. I am taking him out. Take my arm, Mr. Stoddard. Let's get him downstairs.
Well, he isn't at the Blue Whale, and he isn't here.
I'm so afraid something has happened to him.
Did he ever go to any other places in town?
I don't know.
All we can do is keep looking, I guess.
You have a blanket.
Yes. Someone's in the shop.
You better go upstairs and get rid of them.
What happened to him, Barnabas? What did he do to him?
Nothing. I think he's in a state of shock. You better go upstairs with Megan.
Oh, Carolyn. Dr. Hoffman, what a surprise seeing you at this hour. We were almost ready to close up.
Megan, I'm terribly sorry to bother you, but I must know if you've seen my father this evening.
Your father? Well, I thought he was at Collinwood.
He was, but he left the house without telling anyone.
We've looked everywhere, but we can't find him anywhere.
If we'd seen him, we certainly would have called Collinwood immediately.
Sure, and brought him back there. Even if we had seen him, we know he hasn't been feeling well.
Carolyn, I suppose we might as well go to the police.
Oh, wait. Exactly how long has he been gone?
About 2 hours.
Well, it's also possible that he may have returned to Collinwood by now, isn't it?
Don't be insane. You can't get out of here now. Don't you understand? I want to help you.
What was that?
I don't know.
There isn't anyone else here, is there?
The four of us are the only ones here, Dr. Hoffman.
Well, something caused that noise, Philip. Why didn't you go and see what it was?
Started. You must listen to me and try to understand. I want to help you. I'm going to get you out of here, but I can't do it right now. Now, if you just rest quietly, I promise you I'll find a way to get you out.
What happened?
He tried to get upstairs. Who is it up there?
Carolyn and Dr. Hoffman.
You must go up and make sure to get rid of them right away. Carolyn! Quiet!
Carolyn. Carolyn.
Carolyn, I'm so sorry to see you worried like this. I hope your father's all right.
Oh, Philip is probably right, Megan. Father probably came into town for a drink and went back to Collinwood.
But if he was going to do that, why wouldn't he wait for you?
Here's what made the noise. It's the kerosene lamp you brought down to the basement. It fell off the top of one of the crates.
Oh, I'm sorry I wasn't more careful in putting it down, Philip.
Julia, we may as well go back to Collinwood. I'm terribly sorry we bothered you.
Oh, no, it's perfectly all right. Good night, Carolyn. I hope your father's all right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Carolyn, I think you should drive back to Collinwood alone.
Why?
Well, I think one of us might as well stay here and keep looking in case he hasn't gone back there yet.
All right. But if I do find him there, how will I be able to reach you?
Well, I'll keep in touch with you by phone.
They suspect anything?
Well, Carolyn didn't, but I'm not so sure about Dr. Hoffman.
Don't worry about Dr. Hoffman. She knows nothing.
What about Mr. Stoddard?
I locked him in the room in the basement. He won't be able to get out.
Yes, but what are you going to do about him?
I don't know. I'll have to have time to think about it.
Well, we don't have time, Barnabas. Pretty soon the police will be after him.
There's no reason for the police to come here looking for him. Now, tomorrow morning, we must start giving him drugs again to keep him quiet.
But being here is too dangerous for us. Barnabas, he should either become one of us or be disposed of.
How many times have I told you there's to be no killing, Megan? Are you so indoctrinated by his thinking? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shout.
Are you all right, Barnabas?
Yes, I'm just upset from what's happened. Surely that's understandable.
Yes, of course it is.
Anyway, our real problem is not downstairs, it's upstairs.
I don't want either of you to go into that room until I come back tomorrow. Now make sure that that door is absolutely securely closed before you go to bed.
Yes, of course.
Turn out the lights, Megan.
We'd better go to bed.
Even as tired as I am, I don't think I could sleep now.
Oh, Philip, I have some sleeping pills in my purse. Why don't you take one? You need the rest.
All right.
Go on upstairs. I'll bring it up to you. I don't hear him.
Let's hope he's sleeping.
Maybe we should go inside and see if he's all right.
You heard Barnabas's orders. We are not to open this door until tomorrow.
Philip, did you notice anything different about Barnabas lately?
Different?
Yes. Some of his attitudes seem to have changed, and tonight I found myself questioning his judgment.
You shouldn't do that.
Well, I couldn't help it. He is wrong about Dr. Hoffman. She is dangerous to us.
We'll discuss it with Barnabas here tomorrow. Now let's go to bed.
Philip. Philip, are you still awake?
That smell, the same as in that room upstairs. I can hear it breathing.
It's got to be my imagination. No, it isn't. It's coming. It's coming after me again. There's no way out. There's no way out!